So, David, more and more we're seeing top professionals, top athletes using top pros and contenders as their coaches. I mean, what's your view on this?
Well, in one way, I'm very pleased to hear about this, because basically it is validating the idea of locker room power. Because when Djokovic hired Becker, part of the reason was he felt a little bit unsettled by the fact that Lendl was in Murray's camp. Ironic now that Lendl has finished with Murray. But, these ex-players like Becker and Edberg, who's now with Federer, they've been there and done it, and they've won Grand Slams. And I think what Djokovic and Federer are looking for is not so much the technical help that they can bring to their games, but actually the psychological help, and give them a little bit more locker room power. So, in the locker room, Becker will be, relating to Djokovic situations that he was in and how he dealt with them. And it's all about creating very, very fine edges, because at that level, the differences are so very small. And if psychologically you can believe that by having this guy in your corner, that it somehow gives you a little edge, it might just be that idea and that concrete feeling that what he has told you mentally to think about in certain situations on the court will be the difference between winning and losing. And when a player truly believes something like that, they become more difficult to beat. And that is really the essence of locker room power. It's the belief in your process and what you're doing that is so powerful that you're certain in your mind that it is giving you a slight edge over your opponents. And so to have players and ex-players put together like that, obviously these players are thinking that that'll be a powerful cocktail in creating just the very, very small edges that they're looking for.
Okay, thank you.
Pleasure.